Hey guys, today it's a formation tutorial, and the formation what you're going to be dealing about today is 352. The 352 formation is actually a formation which I like. That's why I'm doing it. That's the main reason. I'm reviewing it actually. So guys, what's so special about this 32? Well, before we go into the specialties of this formation, let's check out the diversity of this kind of formation. Diversity of this formation. Well, when we talk about 352, there are actually different 352s. 3232 is a type of 352, and the 3322 is also another type of 352. Well, today I'm doing on the 3232. I could also switch to the 3322 in between the game if I see that my 3232 is not actually working. But I like the 3232 formation. Why? Because it's an attacking formation that seems very balanced, especially when you have the right players that can uphold each position in the best ways possible. So guys, let's be checking out the advanced instructions to counter attack with short pass. Actually, this time around I'm going to be using the long pass system. Long pass system because my defensive midfield has just two players in between them, and I want to exploit my attacking midfield to the fullest this time around. So I'm using the long pass system. Position is also flexible as always. My support range, since I'm using the long pass system, support range shouldn't be at the lowest. I prefer when my support range is at the middle, because when I'm using my support range as the lowest, it's actually contradicting my build up, which I want to be at the long pass. So my defensive instructions, guys: frontline pressure, containment area stays wide, pressure is aggressive, defensive line at the middle, and my compactness at its highest. And my advanced instructions, guys, changing it from a false number 9, since my center forward is actually Sergio Kun Aguero, changing it from a false number 9 to wing rotation, and a central target stays from the box also stays, and from the pin press to counter target, my counter target is going to be Aguero. And guys, I think we're good to go. But before I go into the in-match details, I just want to state that this formation is the kind of formation that requires your players to stick together, because you shouldn't be too far apart. So it's going to be a bad thing to use the arc the sideline instructions. It's going to be actually a bad thing to use the arc the sideline instructions. Attacking fullbacks is actually terrible for this kind of formation. Why? Because we have just three center backs, and you three is the least number of center backs that you should have for a reasonable formation. If you really know what you're doing, the least number of center backs, this number of defenders you can have in the formation is actually 3. So using attacking fullbacks is going to be reducing those numbers. So it's actually very dangerous, especially when you're playing against a team with high counter attack potentials. Wing rotation, which I'm using, I actually recommend it, so because it gives you that assist, that extra hand to. It also assists that flexible positioning in your team, which is actually very cool, and it covers of your mistakes. Tiki taka is actually good, but it's gonna be alright for this kind of formation when you're playing the possession game. But I am actually playing the counter attack, so I don't want it when my instructions contradict each other, because it actually gives a flaw in my gameplay. So, and that, I do not want that to happen. Nobody actually ever wants that to happen. So the tiki taka is actually good, but when you're using the possession game and the short passing system, the false number 9, I'm not going to be using the false number 9. But the false number 9 is actually cool, because you have a lot of supporters. You have the likes of your left midfielder, your right midfielder, your attacking midfielder, and your supporting striker, which are all good on the goals. They all have fantastic attacking potential. So you could also use the false number 9, but I'm not going to be using the false number 9. Why? Because I think my center forward is actually good enough, and he has a supporter, which is Neymar, to support him, even if he has the tight marking on him from the opposition. So guys, I'm not going to be using the false number 9, and the centering target I'm using there because crosses are usually key in PES. So centering target should be what should be on for every player of PES, because that crossing is key in PES. So centering target should actually is an instruction that makes the crossing more fluid and more effective. False fullbacks is actually very similar to attacking fullbacks, which I did not recommend for this kind of formation because you have just three defenders. So using attacking fullbacks or false fullbacks is actually very dangerous, which could lead your team to be straight. So guys, that's it for the offense. For the offensive instructions, for the defensive instructions, start marking, tight marking. Tight marking can be used especially when your other team opposes your threat. But I'm not going to be using tight marking, guys. I'm sticking with my strong the box and my counter threaded. My counter threaded is actually a defensive instruction that aids the attacking instructions because it shows where it makes your attack more precise. It gives it a direction, it gives it a point of direction, but it has a downside when you're because if your counter trader is on tight marking from your position, it actually makes your team so kind of essenceless. But if you have supporting strikers or attacking midfielders that will give you that extra, and it is actually cool to use. So using a counter charger with against a team that has a tight marking on your center forward is actually kind of a risk. But if you try it and you see that it doesn't go well for you, you could actually, I would advise that you switch to the pin press, or you could actually switch to, or you could actually leave it blank. You could actually leave it blank. So guys, that's it. So let's go into the in-match details. So guys, we're in for this match and it's just the beginning. Let's see how it goes. As it's in, and it's I think that was Aguero. Yeah, so yes, it's Aguero. Yes, the counter trade is actually working. It's actually working cool. My defense is solid, guys. Because this 3-2-3-2 formation is actually a formation that you should be very confident in, especially when you have three outstanding center backs that you can trust. So the 3-2-3-2 formation is, yeah, something I've noticed about this formation is that it opens up your midfield. But that's why the long pass system is actually very cool. So you won't dwell too much in the side that's opened up. As I'm actually enjoying this match, I'm actually enjoying the formation. Seems very cool for me. Counter Cherry system works perfectly, guys. I I double recommend that counter Cherry system. Why? Because it's so cool. It's fluid. It naturally flows with this formation. It's not like I'm forcing it. It's natural. It's like what it's meant for. Counter Cherry system works perfectly, especially. Guys, personally, I would recommend the dash system for everybody who wants to play corner or outside. 3-2-3-2 formation actually seems cool. I don't think there'll be a need to switch to the 3-3-2-2 formation, guys. The 3-2-3-2 formation has been cool so far. It's working out pretty well. The level is not so easy, but it's actually cool. Like it's a formation that engages you in the match. Yeah, it makes your heart and soul together. Guys, don't forget, because for those who are actually used to having the left and right backs, don't pass without looking, because you only have three defenders, so always be aware of the position so you won't get the ball loose in dangerous areas. Guys, the key players for this kind of formation are actually your center forward and your supporting striker. Your attacking midfielders could actually be good if you make use of them, but Hazard, which is my attacking midfielder, has not really at the edge. Well, it's actually cool. Attacking midfielders are also having the edge, but it's not really at control of the ball, maybe because of the kind of team I'm using. But guys, just make sure you know what you're doing. This kind of formation is the kind of formation that could help you to maximize the full potential of your players. So it's cool for me. Guys, don't dwell too long on your defense because you have just three. The defense shouldn't be to keep the possession, they should just be to clear it for you guys. Guys, it's actually a video I'm gonna be dropping very soon. It's oh shit, I didn't know. It's a video on bringing tactical defense and legacy defense into PES. As I've noticed that there are actually three different ways which you can defend in PES. So guys, oh guys, here that's where the assist comes in very essential. Now that my center forward is ready on the tight marking, my supporting striker comes in very handy, and my attacking midfielder also comes in handy. Guys, it's cool. Your right midfielder and your left midfielder, everybody is important in this kind of formation. You can't do without any of them. But it's very dangerous. You shouldn't try to be rough in this kind of formation, because if you get a red card, guys, there's going to be a big gap missing. Why? Because this formation, get a red card. That's my recommendation. Once you get a red card using this kind of formation, quickly change to a conventional formation, a formation that actually agrees with your players, like 4-4-2 or 4-3-3, guys. So far the match has been cool. I don't really need to change any tactics. The only thing I would want to do is to actually substitute my Mbappe is not really at the, so I can see I actually put Mbappe here because I thought the left midfielders are going to need some eye finishing abilities, but I think it's all about speed here, so I will put in Coman, because Mbappe has not really been able to showcase his finishing ability, so why not use someone who is faster and more agile on the wings. So that's Coman there for Mbappe. Kind of formation. The formation where I think we'll be able to counter this formation is the 4-1-4-1 formation. 4-1-4-1 formation is actually good ball. Shit, that was out. Hazard, is that cool? That's got a cool left foot there. Oh shit. Coman is actually cutting in, but I didn't expect Coman. Coman is actually cool. I think Coman is a better fit for the left midfield position compared to Mbappe. Mbappe is actually for the center forward. But since I'm using Aguero, I'll actually have to sit Mbappe down. Guys, if you notice that the marking is too tight on your center forward and your supporting striker is not giving you enough support, or you just want your supporting striker to be the main man, you could actually make a substitution there. Don't feel so bad about that. It's work easier for your three defenders. Yes, the 3-2-3-2 formation is actually cool. Oh, Coman could have done better there. I don't think his control shot is the best. Yeah, I think I'm going to attack from the right wing now. Oh shit! I thought that was Aguero. Oh, Aguero was in his right position, but no issues to catch. Okay, it was Neymar. Neymar is a supporting striker because of the wing rotation system. Is actually coming into support, which is actually cool. Having solid defenders is actually very cool. Guys. No. I was trying to pick out Aguero here, but it didn't work out. Three passes are powerful, guys. Oh, but legacy defenses. Yeah, I think that should be a penalty. Or is it a penalty? Is it a penalty or a free kick? Oh, it's a free kick. Who's gonna take this? It's gonna be Neymar actually. For this team, I think is the best set piece taker. So Neymar to the spot. I hope I don't overpower it. Yeah, that seems too little. And to corner. I chose to switch to the defensive mode mistakenly there, but it's still cool. I could use the defensive since we were. That's the one. No, although I expected more goals, I actually made those chances. So it's a formation that could actually open the chances for you. As you can see the stats: 12 shots, 5 on target. They had 6 and 3 on target. So guys, I'm ready for this formation. This formation is actually very cool. It's a formation that it's very counter-attacking. It's an attacking formation. Except if you change it, you could actually the ups and downs of this formation. The only downside I noticed about this formation is that if you dwell too long at your defense, it's going to be deadly because your opponents are gonna make it very difficult for you to actually come back. So you guys don't let the ball too long on your defense side. They actually have a lot of interceptions. They're 926. Well, that's not the main point. The point, guys, is don't leave the ball too long on your defense. So, guys, that's it for the 3-2-3-2, 3-5-2 formation tutorial. Keep it go, guys. So, guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and share it. And if you want more of it, and you can also give me suggestions in the comment section. So, guys, stay cool and see you next time for more.